What's she talking about?
Normally reserved taking the L for Fridays, but Giants quarterback Daniel Jones just did something so inexplicable that we made an exception. After being benched this week, Jones took to the podium to say goodbye to the franchise and fans, but with like 7 games left in the season.
All right, I wrote something down just to make sure I say it the right way.
I'm sorry, you have to write this down? Didn't you go to Duke?
The opportunity to play for the New York Giants was truly a dream come true, and I'm extremely grateful to the Mara and Tisch families for the chance to play here. The Giants are truly a first-class organization, and I have nothing but genuine respect and appreciation for the people who have built it and who helped carry on that tradition. Thank you to all my teammates, coaches, and staff that have done so much for me these past 6 years. Of course, this season has been disappointing for all. I'm excited for the next opportunity and know that there's a lot of good football in front of me, and I'm excited about that.
All right.
To all the fans, I have deep respect and appreciation for your passion and love for the Giants. The fans are a huge part of what makes playing for the Giants so special. Thank you.
Okay. We all know Elle Duncan taking some hell right now. She's fighting. She's trying to get up out of this. And so far, a minute or so into this, she hasn't said too much. Where the fire coming from? Oh, we gonna see it.
You guys think he had this saved in his notes since like 2020? In all seriousness, DJ, I could have saved you like 90 seconds. A rewrite. Sorry you paid me $108 million for one playoff win, and I look forward to reviving my career as Brock Purdy's backup. The end.
Not a bad landing spot.
Yeah, exit stage right. All right. Okay. Let me get this out the way right now, because what she said is not what got her in hot water. It's why she said it, who she is to say it. That's going to be the fun part. And how she said it. Now, we saw the how. The how's pretty obvious. Like, oh, you're trying to get your SNL on. You're trying to get your jokes off on them. That's fine. Not the best time in the world to pick that. As we all know, there's a civil war in media right now, and it seems like the former players are charging and trying to take the coast, as they say, right? And so the NARPs out there are in trouble. Now, don't double down on being a NARP and being a woman, because now people really gonna come for your head. That's just explaining what this is. But she did. She went there, and when y'all went back at her, oh, she ain't done. Good job for you, Elle. You ain't done.
Man, I cannot look at my mentions right now. They are big mad at me, calling me all kinds of names, calling me out my name, calling me things you would never say, Pastor Ryan Clark, on a Sunday. Here's the deal. You can be mad at me if you want. I thought it was a little bit silly that he was doing a farewell speech with 7 games left in the season. I also thought it was silly that he needed to write down some boilerplate stuff like thank you to the fans. But you want to call me disrespectful to Daniel Jones? Am I more disrespectful than the Giants making him a scout team safety? Am I more disrespectful than all of those same fans that are in my mentions right now who booed him mercilessly for the last 6 seasons? No, I'm not the one that threw 47 interceptions. I'm not the one that overpaid someone who we knew was probably not going to be the guy to carry your franchise to glory the way that you thought. But
Okay, so this mattress that she's trying to lie on, this mattress that she's trying to make up so she can have a comfortable bed, I don't think this is the play. I don't think this is going to work. Now, I know it will be to her advantage because she already got the support from the higher-ups. They said, hey, we're not going to fire you. Hey, you ain't in trouble for this. So, therefore, pop your pop. Pop your shit. And she's doing just that. But the conflation, goodness. A man gets benched, and at the time she didn't know that he was ultimately getting cut. Excuse my coaching voice. So she prematurely put the video out. She knows that. She ain't going to overtly admit that she said it, but she knows that she stepped in it. And Cam Newton just agreeing with her because they didn't know the dude was getting cut. I'm sure he knew he was getting cut. So therefore, that's why he writing the letter. If he think he got 2 weeks and then he gonna get to play again, he ain't writing the letter. So once you know you stepped in it, like any argument, you know you messed up. The argument is starting off on faulty grounds. You ain't gonna in the middle of it say, hey, you know what? Stop this. I am so wrong. Nah, you're going to just keep doubling and tripling down on the BS. How much money he got paid has nothing to do with the fact that he wrote a letter saying goodbye to y'all. How much money he got paid and how sorry he is in your eyes. And look, the numbers support a lot of that. I get it. He ain't balling. And, losing Saquon and the other decisions all contributed to that. But ultimately, he wasn't good enough to erase those ills. Has nothing to do with why people are coming at you. They coming at you because they're like, dog, why you had to come at him like that? Right? Like kick a man while he's down is the conversation that a lot of people want to have. I want to go deeper than even that, but first let her finish.
But if you want to make me your scapegoat, you want to be pissed at me, go for it. I stand by everything that I said, and I'm sorry, Molly, you are a Giants fan. All of a sudden, y'all love him? All of a sudden, this is your king, now he's the four-string quarterback?
Okay, see, now you're in that pit of mentions. And if I hear another person say, I can't look at my mentions right now, so you only look when they're good, huh? That's enough. You ain't got to say no more. People can't handle that balance. I'm only going on there when they loving me. When they say my hair is fresh. What you wearing, girl? Oh, you dropped some jewels. But when they say, hey, check yourself, then what? Man, if you're going to go on your mentions when it's positive, woo! Tell on yourself. Here we go. She's taking it to the place where, I thought I was saying something that was fashionable, something that was favorable. I thought I was kicking somebody down who we all kicked down there. That ain't how people roll. That's what the media gets wrong in their rooting interests against these athletes and these players and these teams. They think that we all in on it too. Nah, a lot of times this is all we got. It's like radio songs. You remember those days? Not so much now because of streaming. But remember back in the days, you're like, dog, if they play that song one more time. Like, I like Rob Bass, but It Takes Two again. They playing it again. Whoop, there it is already at a game, but they playing it again. It's like that's the only thing that they're producing, mass communication. They keep pumping that song. Sooner or later, either A, you're going to turn the radio off, which you probably ain't because you want to hear the other songs. B, you're going to start to like that a little bit more, right? You get flooded with it. You get their rooting interest. Well, the media has to know that the power, and Elle Duncan needs to know, your power is, dog, we like SportsCenter. We like it less than ever, but we still like SportsCenter. I love Scott Van Pelt's, but the rest of them, we like it less than ever. Let's just be real. But it's still SportsCenter. It's still like a whole collage of highlights and some personality. Let's go. It's great background television. Don't lie. Everybody loves it for that. But damn, this is what you're doing? And you think you're doing it for us? And you think you're doing it because everybody in on it? Nah, this your party. We just came to kick it. You the one doing this. So then it takes another turn. And then we're going to get deep into it because I know everybody want to know the who and the why and the how of this. This one I was like, we have hit it. Check this out. This wild.
When Elle makes a joke about a guy who is not retiring and who in the mid-year has a written script to him saying goodbye to being the starting quarterback of a team
it's not fair.
That he doesn't.
It's not fair to say to that man because you don't know for a fact that the Giants PR didn't say you need to go out and address this to save their face. And Ryan, not everyone is you. Not everybody is gifted on TV and can just speak from the heart, and that's an uncomfortable situation.
And
so you have to show him a little grace. So he's literally coming out and saying that at that moment.
Molly, you got to stop screaming at me first off.
Told y'all.
Okay, you got to stop screaming at me. I'm not saying that Daniel Jones did something wrong. What I'm saying is it's okay for Elle to talk about it. It's okay for Elle to give her opinion, which her job is to give her opinion, to host a show. It's okay for Elle to say that she felt a certain way about it and not be approached by executives, for people to not call ESPN about her, for her to not have articles written about the way.
All right. We got enough ammo now. It's time to shoot back. I'm going to defend Ryan Clark, even though it did catch me off guard. And this is a deep defense, and it's not my first instinct. When Ryan tried to check Molly and say, hey, you're going to stop screaming at me, first of all. I was like, where is that coming from? She didn't get louder. Now, she ran through some stop signs in terms of team chemistry, team communication up there. Like, all right, you got your point off. Oh, you keep going. Oh, you're not going to let me respond. Like, because she's a good moderator. She knows how to keep going if she wants to, and which is a difficult job. Molly's been holding that down for a long time. A lot of you guys love her. A lot of you guys try to talk trash about her, but that's a hard job. If you don't believe me, look how many people had that job before her in all the different networks. You imagine sitting there for 2 hours and all you get is like 28 words. You know what I mean? You're going to start interrupting too. You're going to pop it off. You can't just be sitting there making sure everybody does their part without you getting yours in. But Ryan said, stop yelling at me. And we all know that most communication is nonverbal. So maybe Ryan Clark was saying, through your mannerisms, through the fact that you keep plowing through these stop signs, you're not letting me get a word in, you're yelling at me. I don't think yelling was the best word. Here's one thing you got to always remember. When it's live television, every word that comes out is not exactly the words you wanted, right? You're pulling from, let it flow. You know what I mean? Did it hijack the conversation? No. All right, well, that word works. I don't think yelling or stop screaming at me was the way he really meant that. But Ryan took some heat again, because here he go, See, I think what happened was she was beating him at his own game. He plays a game of sympathy and empathy for all things, especially black things, right? We know that. And Daniel Jones ain't black, so, he probably out. I ain't in the game on this one. And Molly went in the game on this one because, hey, if that were a LSU play, if that was Angel Reese, what would Ryan Clark have done? You know what Mr. Pastor would have done. He would have played the empathy, sympathy card, which some people call the pathetic card. You heard that before? The pathetic card, the pathetic card, as they call it. Sympathy, empathy, sometimes excessively is pathetic. All right, Ryan ain't the focus here. It's Elle Duncan, who you got to ask yourself, was she trying to prop up Daniel Jones? Was she trying to tear him down? Was she trying to respect Daniel Jones, or was she trying to clown Daniel Jones? She even said she did that segment earlier than normal, not her normal Friday, take the L, because this was just inexplicable. Well, it wasn't so inexplicable because she tried to explain it. And trying to explain it, she tried to clown him. Now, she stepped on wrong grounds because she didn't know that the dude knew, Daniel knew, it's a wrap for me in New York. I'm about to be a practice squad player in Minnesota. And so you went out there to blast him. But y'all ain't mad at what she said. Let's be real. Y'all mad at why she said it a little bit. Don't kick him while he's down. Because we got all the evidence and she didn't. So, but who she is to say it. So non-athletic regular people have a problem. And they know it in sports media. Think about it. If this were business media, if this were CNBC, all you got to do is say you're an entrepreneur and you can say whatever you want. Whether you're successful or not, that's how much we going to accept from you. But anybody who says I had a lemonade stand can talk about business, right? Those attributes, those staples of what business is carry over no matter if you're running a Fortune 500 company or you got the lemonade stand. We get it. But when it comes to athletics, it don't all translate, right? You can say you know what hard work is, but have you been throwing up on them hills at 3-a-day practices? No? Okay. You can say you know what physicality looks like, but have you ever been knocked out across the middle by Ray Lewis or some type of Ray Lewis? No. Okay. So NARP's always got a problem when they talking sports, because everybody gonna say, well, sports is different depending on the level, right? You can't just say, oh yeah, I play Pop Warner. That ain't physical. That ain't hard work. Like that. Pop Warner, as long as you tall and fast, and all you really got to do is be fast, you gonna ball in Pop Warner till you get to high school. Nobody gonna ever touch you, and nobody ever gonna mess with you in sports if you fast from 8 to 14. About 14, then physicality starts kicking in, puberty done hit, everything. So people are looking at her like, one, you a NARP, and two, you a woman. This is why y'all had a problem with Elle. I ain't have a problem with it. You know what? Because I know I sign up for two things when I leave the house. One, that because I have succeeded in life, and this is even sports, when I was like, because I'm in the NFL, I have signed up for public scrutiny, which means y'all not gonna always like me, which means you're not gonna always love me, which means you're not gonna always compliment me, which means when I do a video, people gonna have their jokes. That's how the game goes. And that's just how it is. You also saw Eddie B. Nelly, what you doing? Oh, they're coming today. They're flying in today, Momo and Jackie. You doing good? You say hello to people, or you just waking up? Can you say hello? Yeah. All right. Well, give me some love. Go lay with MJ. Is he still on the couch? Yeah. Okay, give him love. And I'll be up there in a second. Love you. Definition of sleepwalking. You sign up for the good and the bad. And I love it when I love it when media, I love when somebody who's always dishing it out now has to take it in. Oh, I can't look at my mentions. Oh, I can't go online. Welcome to a normal Wednesday in the NFL if you don't ball. I sign up for that, and I also sign up for the fact that when I walk out of here, all of this is being recorded. All of this is forever. You do too, but a lot of people don't have public profiles. Daniel Jones does. Forevermore, this will be on his public digital resume. And I'm not the one to say don't talk bad about him because you talk good about him. What is the Wileyism? We all know. Criticism is the cost of praise. Criticism is the cost of praise. But y'all got mad at Elle. Y'all got mad at Elle because why? She kicked him when he was down. We got mad at Elle because who is she to say it? And then even people like Rich Gannon and others went out there and were calling her like, oh, this female reporter instead of just reporter. Right? And then calling her a gal and all that stuff. But y'all reaction showed me exactly what this was about. Somebody who you don't think in the sports world is qualified to clown like that. Not an athlete. It's one thing to give me some general concepts, entertain me, but don't you really try to go there on somebody, because who are you to go there, right? Any conversation. Excuse me, who are you, right? That's what y'all did with y'all television sets to Elle Duncan. And y'all pounced on her because you don't like what she just did and who she is to say that. I get it. But y'all reaction is the recognition of y'all feeling the same damn way. They say you get mad at the things most that you are guilty of, right? If you're not guilty of it, if it's not somewhere in you in self-consciousness, like you're aware of it, or even in your subconscious it doesn't exist, what you so mad for? It doesn't even connect to anything. What you mad about? To get mad, you got to connect. And when you connect, a lot of your anger is because you don't like the reality. Oh, I'm preaching right now. So when you don't like the reality, that's where your anger comes from. It connects to something in you. You like, what? I don't like this. And I don't like you for saying this and pointing this out. So Elle Duncan really has a lot of gremlins out there. That negative reaction showed me that a lot of people are sitting there knowing that they coming at people sideways and they ain't even qualified. And then when they see somebody else doing the same thing they're guilty of, they mad at her. Y'all didn't catch that? Rewind it, because I ain't about to tongue twist myself again. Point being, damn. Everybody was saying the misogyny in the election. I was like, nah, I think we elect a female president. I mean, there are female world leaders all across this world, globally. America, we're a little slow. Hillary had a shot until that October hit, and it got gangster on her. But point being, all you got to say to me right now is y'all told on yourself, and Elle, you told on yourself too. Get in the mentions, girl. Oh, it's hell to pay. Welcome to athletics. Welcome to the world you talk about all day. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared. All right, make sure you guys log on to projecttransition.org. Like my man, y'all know who that is. That's him, Blake Corum. Yes, running back for the Los Angeles Rams. Gave a $100 donation. Appreciate him. That's the little homie. Play some pickleball with us too. He a little beast. Little beast. He can play. And I'm waiting to freestyle. I know y'all ready. And if you log on to projecttransition.org, this book will be yours with a gym membership. That is a giver every month. Monthly donation. I will send you this book, signed, sealed, and delivered. Yes, I got to hook y'all up. But without further ado, probably y'all favorite part of this damn show, which is sad. Me freestyling. Let's get it. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, Elle, what's the score? Might be down. Cause you tried to clown. Let's get it. Elle, you got the gift to gab, but you fumbled. You're looking bad, trying to clown Daniel. His grind is true. The joke hit low. Now they turning on you. Ooh, taking shots for views. Cause Daniel Jones paid his dues. But he got benched, he got cut. What's up? Why you trying to clown him? What? Now they calling your name. Uh-oh, you wish you got benched. You wish you played in the game. Little respect is on the line. Trying to clown his grind? Damn. He spoke his truth, he stayed raw. And you missed him. Hell no. You know you need to chill. You need to chill. This ain't no highlight reel of jokes and punchlines. It's about somebody rising and shining and grinding, trying to prove his worth. And you tried to slam him on the turf. Know your lane. Your thing went wide. Next time you're outside, don't hide. Just for attention. Trying to get your mentions. Creating all this dissension. You're lucky you ain't get suspension. Get out of here, Wiley. What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, founder of Project Transition and proud gym member. I'm excited to share with you an opportunity that will support our kids on their mission to making their dreams a reality. At Project Transition, we believe that real change comes from consistent action and support. That's why we invite you to join our powerful gym membership program that is making a difference every single day. As a gym partner, by giving every month, you'll fuel our mission by providing monthly support that turns into real empowerment and education for underserved youth. Your commitment reduces school dropouts, nurtures communities, and funds impactful programs like the Rising Stars Academy that we share. Together, we can turn potential into prosperity. Join the group of community champions driving change. Your contributions will help aid success by providing essential educational resources, building critical life skills, and fostering community strength. There's no better feeling than knowing your support will ignite hope, foster dreams, and empower the next generation. Join us today and be a part of transformative change. Help our youth become greater than their greatest excuse. Become a gym partner. Thank you.